y'all, this is Deanna. Welcome to my channel. I am back with my next project, y'all. I am just loving my craft room, and last night after I did that little scrapbook.com haul and everything, I started preparing for what I wanted to do today. So what I'm going to do is I'm utilizing this wood heart, and it's a good inch wide. It's a nice good one. And I got this at Target. It was $5, and I got it like in the arts and crafts section is where I got it from. So last night I went ahead and I used this paint right here, and I actually got this one a long time ago at Target as well, and I finally opened it up last night. But I went ahead, just for the sake of time in my video so I could get it dry, is I went ahead and painted each side. I didn't paint the sides because I kind of liked it this way. So I'm just leaving the sides bare, you know, in the raw. And then I just painted, I did put 2 coats of this beautiful pink on here. Now I started thinking, you know, if I would have did this last night after it dried, it would be nice to put some painter's tape on here and paint some stripes on there, a different color. I might do that with the next one, but I think that would be cute. But for this video and for this particular one, I thought I would go ahead and use this one that I have ready to go. So what my idea is I'm going to use, and I made these before, these rolled flowers, and I already made a few, and I'm going to make one on camera, but I thought I would put some flowers over here, and then I've already cut out a greeting from my Cricut, and I put this on vinyl, and I'm fixing to weed it. It does say hello friend. So let's go ahead, let's start with the flower first. I've gone ahead and cut one. This is just one of the 3D flowers that you can find on the Cricut Design Space. And I've already gone ahead and cut it. Now this particular one is probably, I just put it at about 4.5 inches because I wanted this one to be a little smaller. These right here, when I sized it on my Cricut, I actually made these larger. I went ahead and made these like 7 inches. So the circle is 7 inches. And actually, there might be a little bit more than that. Here's one that I didn't do yet, and it's a different kind. But this one, you can see the difference in the size. But I wanted to have 2 larger flowers and 1 smaller flower. So I've already got this color pink, this beautiful pink. And then I have this baby pink right here. And so I'm going to use those, but I thought adding in a little touch of blue is going to just make it look just beautiful. So anyway, so if you have never made rolled flowers, there are many ways that you can do it. This is just the way I do it. It's what works for me. You can use your tweezers and start rolling it, and you can just glue just one time at the end. Or you can do like me and glue ever so often. That's just what I do. It's what I feel comfortable with. So what you need to do is you're going to start, and I'm just using a pencil here. I'm going to start by just rolling it, trying to get it going here. And I want to try to make my center as small as I can. And I've got my glue gun right here all ready to roll. So I'm just going to give myself a little touch of glue. If you do not have a Cricut where you can cut out flowers like this, then use regular flowers. I was actually going to use this one right here, and it's a Prima flower. But I decided, no, I'll go ahead and just make one. But if you don't have a Cricut where you can cut it and make these kind of flowers, then use flowers that you bought at the store. It's fine. Okay, so I'm going to roll. Try to keep it the best I can. Now I got a little bit of center right there. You can see my finger through there, but it doesn't matter because the bottom is going to be covered. So I like to take mine, and I like to do mine, and you put a little dab of glue ever so often just to kind of keep it where I want it. If you wanted to go ahead and roll it the whole way, go ahead. But I'm just going to roll. And just roll and roll and roll until I get toward the end. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to touch myself a little dab of glue. If you guys did not see my video before, when I showed this glue gun, it is a it's by Surrender. It's called the Lily glue gun. Love this glue gun, y'all. I do. Oh my gosh. It's just a wonderful glue gun. I have not had any issues, and my glue just doesn't seep out all the time and get everywhere. It's actually stayed fairly clean, as you can see. Okay, so I'm getting toward the end there. And as I get over here to the end, as you see, you got this little tab right there. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to kind of let it loosen just a tad. I want this one to be pretty small. I'm going to add a little tad of glue over here. And I want to make sure it's looking like the same size. And I want this small, and don't worry, it's gonna look good in the end, I promise. And I'm just gonna go ahead, give myself some glue, and on this part right here, I'm gonna give myself a nice dollop of glue. So make sure you don't burn yourself. I'm gonna try to put this on the end and just hold it. And when you think you got it good and going there, what you're gonna do is then you end up with this. So I like to take my little petals, like on the outer couple layers, and I like to just kind of fold them back so they kind of look like a flower. And then I kind of just leave it like this. See, isn't that just so cute? You can try to bend some of these other ones toward the middle. I've made it pretty tight, but I always just kind of play with it. And there you go. So now I got my rose. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to try to arrange them on my heart, and I was already kind of playing with it, and I thought it'd be nice to have this bigger pink one up here, and then I think just adding just like this, aren't those just gorgeous colors together? I think adding those like that would be great. And then last night I took one of my dies. I have a dies that cut flowers and stuff, and I went ahead and cut myself some leaves last night, and let me see if I can get that die and show y'all which one it is. Trying to put things away, y'all. Okay. I'm trying to put things away after I use them, just to try to keep it clean. This one, it's this one right here, and see the little leaves right there? It's right inside here. It's kind of fallen out. But that's what it ends up looking like. So it's a Sussex, and it's Sophie Gillar. And it's the Sussex 664397 if you're interested. So that is that. So I think I'm going to go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and glue these on. And I think I'm going to stick, kind of put my flowers kind of like where I want it, or my leaves and my flowers, just so I can kind of plan what it's gonna look like. And I probably won't need all of these, just maybe just a little bit. And this one right here, I think I'm going to cut this one a little bit because it's a little bit big. And I'm just going to cut it where it's just going to be a little bit, and it's going to stick behind. Okay, so I'm going to start by doing this one first. So let me go ahead and glue this leaf down. I'm not going to have to put too much glue, just a little bit. What I love about this glue gun is how fine it is, how fine tip it is, and I just love it. Okay, I'm going to add on my first flower, And I'm going to put it over as far as I can. See how it's got the little leaf sticking out? I like that. And I think for this one, let me position it. I just want to make sure I'm putting the leaf where I need it to be. So I think I will put my leaf down. Put that down like that. I'm going to add my next flower. All the paper that I used is a 65-pound cardstock. It's not like 110, it's just 65. And if you go into Cricut Design Space, if you have a Cricut and you've never made these flowers before, just type in 3D flowers and up they come. Some people say, oh, you can't find them unless they have a number. I typed in 3D flowers and had no issues. Okay. Can't really see the green coming out of there, but that's okay. Now I think that I will kind of play with a little bit more leaves. Let me move these out of the way before I go and touch my glue gun and burn myself here. And I think I'll just do it like that. I like that. Okay, let's add this last one. And there we go. Just gonna kind of try to position it the best I can. I got 2 leaves that are kind of, there we go. I kind of want them out a little bit. And I like that. I don't want it to be too much. I think that that's enough flowers. Okay, so I'm going to move my glue gun out of the way because, you know, we don't want to burn ourselves. So I'm going to get my glue gun out of the way over here. And let me just go ahead and turn it off. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've cut myself out Hello Friend, and I'm going to put it right over here on the side, and I thought that that would be really pretty. Okay, y'all, so I had to stop for just a bit. Mr. Crafty came home, so we went ahead and ate dinner really fast, and now I'm going to get this on. I went ahead and weeded it. It was super simple. Isn't the font beautiful? So I've got a piece of transfer tape here, and I'm just going to get this transferred. Hopefully it goes on, doesn't give me any problems. So I'm gonna scrape this really, really good. Get that on there. Scraped it so good and it's stuck. Okay. I'm gonna get this on here. And I'm hoping, well, it's really not on there very well. It is. Let me see if I can get it going here. Okay, this side, I think I can get it up. So if I can get one end going, then I think I can get the other end. Sometimes I struggle with this part, and sometimes I absolutely have no problems at all. But this font is very tiny, so I've got to go slow here because I want it to stay in one piece. got the hello part. I'm just going to keep trimming away as I get it, because this is very, very delicate. Okay, y'all. I might have to stop and work with this. I'm going to try one more time, then I might have to stop and work on this, because I really want to use this font. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'll be right back. Okay, had to stop for a minute, and I got it off. There it is right there. So I'm just going to adhere it. I want to put it right down here. Oh, isn't that so pretty? Look at that. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, I'm going to get this scraped down. So I want to get this down on here really well because I want this to go on. Okay. And we might have luck. It's coming off. There we go. Yay. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? It says, hello, friend. I'm thinking I need like a couple little jimmies on the side. Let me see what I can find. Okay, so I pulled out some jimmies, but then I also found these hearts. So I want to see what they're going to look like. But I have the jimmies that are, I have a few pinks. So I'm wondering if I should do like this heart at the end. Or maybe I will do the jimmies. Let's see. Maybe not at the end. Okay, I gotta work myself through this. I think I'm just gonna put a few around the flowers. That is what I'm going to do. Okay. I know I dropped it. I'm just dropping all kinds of stuff, y'all. Okay, I'll find it in a second. Just, oh yeah, just a couple little jimmies. That's all it needs. That's all it needs. I want to see. Oh, here it is. I'm going to get this, y'all. Sometimes we got to work on things. At least I thought I did. Okay, well, I guess I didn't. I guess I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to do, I'll do another one of the small ones. Okay, let me grab another one. It's hard when you're working with such little tiny ones. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh my goodness. And you know what, if you want to do like, use a gel pen and go around and do like the stitching, let's do that. Let me see, I'm going to get myself, I have a jelly roll pen. Let me see what I've got here. I think that one. Let's try this. Just to give it a little stitching look going around the edge. So I'm just going to kind of start off here and just work my way around. Yeah. I like it. This is so cute, y'all. I know I've had to walk my own self through this process, trying to teach you guys what I'm doing. But I like that. Having the little bit of stitching, the stitching look going around the edge is so cute. I like that. So do what you want, y'all. I mean, decorate it up any way you want. Y'all know I'm a clean and simple kind of person. And a clean and simple kind of a crafter. You know, that's how I like it. And so this to me is pretty clean and simple. And I love, love, love the font. Before we go, I'm going to show you my computer screen. I like that. Look at that, how sweet this is. Look at the little stitching just lightly going around. Hello, friend. Darling. I love this so much. Oh my goodness. Love it. That's it, y'all. Let me see if I can show y'all really fast. I want to show you my screen so you can see the font. So I'm going to get you up here. Okay, so I enlarged it a little bit, but this is what the font actually looks like. And it actually, it's a beautiful, beautiful font. I'm just so in love with this font. And I'll try to see if I can reference the font name below, but I did get it on defont.com. It's free download, and it is called, let me see if it comes up here. Lovea, Lovea Hegena. So I will show you guys, I'll put it below, but how cute is this font? So darling. And anyway, that's it, y'all. What do y'all think about this super cute little project? How fun and cute is it? Some people like to do a little bit more, but I think I like minimal. I'm just a minimalist when it comes to things like this. And yeah, I love it. I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful flowers, and this just made it right here. This font is just beautiful. Absolutely love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you stuck with me through this process. And hey, if you have any kind of wood pieces, or if you don't even want to use wood, if you want to use like a cutout of heart and add in and do this with just paper, you can do that. Or if you want to go to Target or wherever you'd like to purchase, again, I got my wood pieces at Target. And yeah, it's super cute. I think it's going to be a great addition to my swap. And yeah, thanks so much, everyone, for coming along. I appreciate it so much. You guys, if you're new, thank you for stopping by my channel. I hope that you enjoyed yourself. I hope that you'll consider subscribing. And yeah, if you've been around, thank you so much. Thank you for always supporting my channel and supporting my crafting and whatever I put on my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, y'all.